Awesome. Entry here. We have space to the next resistance, and you guys are taking this trade all day long at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is right about up here. And you guys did already get taken out, and I'll cover that in 1 second. Hey traders, guys, it is Friday. What I want to do for you guys today in this video is kind of go over some winning trades this week. I took 3 trades on TradingView here. I called all of them out with a video, and then I came out and showed you guys where moving the stop loss into the profit was creating the winning trade. So let me go over a couple more trades here. I'm just going to go through kind of the top 8 and just show you guys what I'm using. But I am using, guys, the Martin Momentum Strategy, 6 indicators, as well as the Martin Trendline strategy indicators, which you guys, I would highly suggest getting on your chart because our spring sale is ending. All of our prices will be going up, and that's going to end very soon, so make sure you guys snag those. And by the way, we're closed tomorrow, so make sure you get them today so you can get them on your chart for the open of Forex markets on Sunday. All right, guys, let me show you how to trade this. So can you guys spot, there's 2 trades in the last week here within this section right here that you would have taken to be winning trades with the momentum strategy. Can you spot it? If you can't, that's okay. I'm going to show you them right now. So here's a long trade. The first one is going to be over here. We have a green coming above red here, and we are just at that 50% line, and we have 2 green bars, and price action is above the blue. So really quick, the strategy here is very, very simple. You guys are looking for a green background with the green to come above the red here, below the 50% mark. This is literally right at the 50, with at least 2 green bars, and you're going to enter in if price structure is simply above the blue line and you have space to the next resistance. We have plenty of space to the next resistance, so you can take this every single time. The stop loss is going to go at 8 candles past for the lowest wick in 8 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the lowest wick, and you guys will simply just go to a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. All right. So this is a very quick trade. Now, why is it a very quick trade? Because once you guys get in here, you are moving your stop loss. So once I set this trade up here, what I do is I come in and I set a 25%, a 50%, and a 75% alert. So for example, here is a 25% here. Here's a 50%, and here's 75%. How do I know that's 25, 50, and 75? I eyeball it. That is very, very close to 25%. If it's not 25% there, it's 25% there. So what happened here is the price did get up to 25%, and once you're hitting that 25% alert, once you set that up over here, and literally all I'm doing is coming up here once I create these lines, and I see a trade setup, I click the plus, and then I click that. It's going to pop up in the alert section, and there you go. You got an alert. If you want to, like I do, you can come in here and do EUR/USD crossing 25%. Click that. Once you get that alert, guys, okay, I get on my phone. It's really, really awesome how TradingView has it set up, but I get it on my phone. Once I get that alert, all you're doing is you're coming in here, moving your stop loss to halfway between the entry and the TP right there that you just got an alert on. So this is definitely more than enough to cover all of your pips. This is a 5.5 pip winning trade, which EUR/USD, usually the spread is below 1 pip, or it's about 1.2, 1.3. So you guys did a very good job on that trade. So that is a winning trade this week. Can you guys spot the one that happened right after that, though? Because there's 2 on the chart. That's one of them that won. And then this is the next one. Green came above red. It was below the 50% line, 2 green bars, and it closed above the blue line. So what are we doing? We're going to take it. So long position is right here. Where's your stop loss going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. Lowest wick is going to be right here, and you're going to go to a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, there you go. Can you guys spot where this trade was taken out? It's very simple, but this was actually taken out at a 25%, and I'll show you guys this again. It's like scalping the 5-minute chart, but you're doing it on the 4-hour. It is so much fun. The trades go fast, and it's a blast to trade. It really is. So sometimes what you're going to get is this happened on gold this last week, where it just went up and hit the TP right away, and you guys took home the whole position. But again, once you set that up, you're setting alerts at 25%, you're going to set it at 50%, and you're going to set it at 75, and set your alerts how it just showed you. This hit 25 and then reversed back down. So you guys moved your TP your TP got taken, giving you alert at 25%, and then you're moving your stop loss from down here to right here at 12.5. Now that was a total. This did cover all the pips, by the way. This is a total of about 4 pips. Let's get right in the middle here. 4.4 pips. You made 4.4 pips on this. If for some reason you guys ever feel like the price is going to reverse opposite against you, it's okay to take out everything at the 25%, but I suggest updating your stop loss because it can hit the full TP. So instead of 8.4, you could have gotten 33, and that did happen on gold this last week, which I showed you guys a video on that. So that, guys, that's the strategy for the market momentum. It's so simple, and all 6 of those indicators are on sale right now, and they're going to be going up. I promise you guys, they will be going up. So let me show you guys some more wins on the chart. I actually haven't gone through this, but I know there are wins because of how the price action happened here. Here's another trade. Can you guys spot the winning trade on the chart? Can you guys spot it? So this trade is actually taken out. It's risky. Now, a lot of you guys might be looking over here. The thing is that, you know, it's correct if you're looking over here, but right here is where you had at least 2 green bars. But why are you not taking that trade? It's because you're above the 50% line, so we don't want to take that. This trade right here is the only trade I would have looked to take right here, and this hit your 25%. I'll show you this. This is close to resistance, but I'm going to show you guys the setup of why I would still take this. Okay, here, and you go on previous structure low, and you're going to go 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So this got up to 50% and then dropped back down. And so I'll show you guys the pip gain real quick. Once you get 50%, you are moving your stop loss into the profit, and you are going to 25% once you're at 50%. So let me pull the pips really quick for you guys. So this is about an 8.3 pip gain. Now, because this still has a space to this next resistance, that's why you take it. Now, if this was like shoved, let me show you, let me give you guys a candle example. If it was this one right here, if this closed like this, you're right in resistance, so I wouldn't take that. But since we closed below the resistance here, this has room to push up so you can win that trade. So that's another winning trade on the chart. Let me show you guys another one if I can find it here. Let's see here. Actually, by the way, I would be watching this trade setup right here on EUR GBP. If you get a red candle closing down below this red trend line here, and it closes below the blue line with 3 red bars, which could happen, absolutely, guys, enter into that trade. Previous structure high is going to be right here because you have a bunch of space to the support, and that will go down very easily for you. I think it'll go down very easily because you pretty much have a double top here. So watch that break on that trend line right there. So that's going to be a very good trade for those of you guys who take it. Can you guys spot the winning trade on the chart, though, with the momentum strategy? They are everywhere, guys. Seriously, these trades are everywhere. Right here, when this green line came above, so right here, it came above, and then it barely touched down, and it came above again right here. So if you guys took this while the candle was live, this was absolutely above this, and then when it closed, it touched again. So it's a somewhat aggressive trade, but I want to just point this out and teach you guys how to trade this if you are getting a little more aggressive in here with the strategy. Because you did have a candle close above the blue line, you have a green background, you have 2 green bars at the bottom, and if you guys are getting in here, this is a trade that went straight up here. Now this one, if you guys are watching this, this actually went up a little. Here, I'll show you on the 15-minute. So I can show you guys more transparent on this. This got all the way up here. It didn't hit 25, but it went straight up to about a 50% and then moved back. Okay, so let me go back on the 4 hours so you guys see what I'm talking about. This is a 50% hit of the alert. So it hit 25%, move your stop loss, it kept going up, it hit 50%, and then it kept going up even higher. This actually ended up hitting 75% of your TP. So once you hit 75, you would have set your stop loss at where, guys? 50% of the TP. Very, very simple. So this is a winning trade of about 14.1 for those of you guys who took it. Okay, so let me keep going here, see if I can find some other ones on the chart. Nothing on that one at the moment. Yeah, nothing there. Let's see if we got one on USD CHF. I'm just going to go through the top 8 major pairs. They're everywhere, guys. You can find these trades everywhere. All right, let's take a look at this guy here. Yep, there's a trade right there. So those of you guys who can see this right here, we had a green background. Green came above the red here with 50% line, 2 green bars. Oops, 2 green bars, and we did have the price cross above the blue line up here, which is a very good setup. What you're doing here is you're going to enter in. Previous structure low is down here. You have plenty of room to your resistance, and you guys are just going to go 1-to-1 risk reward trade. See how simple this is? Hopefully, like, you guys are watching this, you're like, oh my gosh, like, is it really that simple? Guys, it seriously is that simple. And where would you have gotten taken out on this trade? Can you guys spot it? You have gotten taken out at where? 25%. Why is that? Because once you got in here, it depends. If you got in early on this candle and you're able to get up, that's great. Some of you guys are getting in right when the signal comes out and you're not waiting for the candle to close. That's okay. You would have gotten to 50% and you could have moved your stop loss up. But I kind of suggest that if you guys are brand new, if you want to be aggressive, that's fine. Make sure you're at over a 90% win rate is what I suggest. But wait till the candle closes if you don't want to be that aggressive. And then let me get this stop loss correct on here. You would have entered in right here. And so what would happen is you actually came up here and hit about 25% of your TP on this candle here, and then it reversed. So this is a very quick in and out trade for a 12.5 move, and you guys would have done about 2.6 pips, which would have covered every single exchange commission in the world for trading that. Now, let's take a look at this current setup right here. This is a long position, and why is that? It's because we have green coming above red with 2 green bars, and we did officially cross above this blue. So if you guys come down here to the stop loss right there, and you guys go to a 1-to-1, we have a spread. So basically what I call a spread or a gap between the most current resistance. And so 1-to-1 is going to put you guys right here. I do think this is a good trade to look to enter, but I would be looking very quickly to see if you guys can exit out at 25% or 50%. So once you guys, if you're taking this trade, come in here and set an alert up like this and go 25% right here and click that. And it's going to set an alert over there to the right side. And then I would come over here and do a 50% alert right here, click that, and then I'd go 75% alert right there and click that guy. What you are doing, and what I suggest you guys do, is come in here and just give yourself a note, because you're going to get this on your phone or your email, and you're like, what the heck is that? What's it crossing? And you're just going to do 50%, 25%, and 75%. And I usually come in here and do TP, so I know what we're talking about. But 75%, you guys know what that is. So 75% TP right there, and then you guys can set up for that trade. So there you guys go. There's a freebie for you on the chart. Let's take a look at USD CAD. I'm going to run this video just a little bit longer so I can give you guys full setups on here. GBP USD. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, here is an example of, okay, this green line here, this candle did break above, but why are you not taking that? You are straight into a red zone. Remember, I make this comment from here to there, is that you never long into resistance. You never short into support. So this is a perfect example of, okay, you are right at resistance, not only one resistance, but a double resistance up here. This is where you're going to see the price move back down. So good job for those of you guys who didn't take that. The only reason why I say that is because when you get a green candle coming above a green line and you have 3 green bars down here, that's a setup for the trend line. You guys can watch that in the video in the link in the description. So make sure you guys check that out, because it will really help you guys find quality trades that way. Okay, this trade on the chart here, I can spot there's 3 winning trades on here, and I'll end with this video. Guys, I think I've shown you about 7 or 8 winning trades, and this will finish up the 7 and 8. And this is just on the top 8 cryptocurrencies. There's tons of trades. People are like, the 4-hour chart, it's so, you have to wait so long for setups. I'm like, no, you don't, guys. There's so many stinking trades you can trade here. So right here, green candle, green background, green came above red. This green and red line is below the 50%. We have 2 green bars down here, and we're above the blue line. Awesome. Entry here, we have space to the next resistance, and you guys are taking this trade all day long at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is right about up here, and you guys did already get taken out, and I'll cover that in 1 second. Let's call that good enough right there. So you guys did get taken out of this, and you got taken out right at about the 50%, because this went up here and it kept going a little bit higher, and then it eventually went back down. So about 50% TP gives you guys a total pips of right about 19.4, maybe 19.2 pips on that. So good job for everyone who took that. Let me show you another winning trade on the chart. We see that this guy right here is green coming above red, and oh, you know, guys, apologies about that. This guy, this one here is above the 50%, so we're holding off. I thought this was, I was looking at this fast, and so this is above 50%, and that's above 50%. That's above 50% too. Okay, so we're not taking these trades on here. If you did take them, they are still winners, but I'm not. But don't take them, okay? I don't even want to say they were still winners, because I want you guys to stay with the strategy. I was just looking at this very quickly to see where these crossed up, and if you get in here previous structure low, that's a winning trade. If you get in here previous structure low, that's a winning trade as well. If you get in here with previous structure low, that's a winning trade as well. So there's 4 winning trades in a row there, but if you're advanced, and like I said, if you're trading over a 90% win rate like I am and other traders, feel free to go ahead and trade this a little bit more. But I would suggest, if you guys are brand new, to stick to the trade setups like that. So that's what I just want to show you guys. Everybody who took this trade with us, you guys won that trade this week. EUR AUD, you guys won that long trade here. Wick got all the way up to 50%. You guys also won the gold trade here. It's back here. It hit the full 1-to-1 like I was mentioning to you guys. So that was a great trade. And there are trades everywhere on here. So hopefully that just gives you guys encouragement. And it's just, I love going over this on Friday to give you guys a recap. And if I see any more trade setups that I'm personally taking on the chart, I will give you guys a full disclosure of that. I'll say like, hey, 2 trade setups for this week. And I usually come out with them Sunday or Monday. So that's why I'm saying, guys, get the indicators on your chart today so I can get them on your account for access tomorrow. But we're going to be closed tomorrow. So make sure you guys get them today, and I'll get them access to you guys right now so you can set them up and start learning the strategy. Watch the video in the link of this description. It shows you exactly how to trade the momentum strategy as well as the trend line strategy, and that's what I'm personally using to go 95% win rate. We have other people doing very well with the market momentum strategy, $1,700 on options. I actually just got an email from a trader who did $7,000 today trading options with the Martin Trend Trader. Incredible what they're able to do with options. It's just insane. We also have people doing the auto trend line 7 for 7, 5 for 5 winning trades. The Martin Trend Trader, 29,000 in 2 weeks. That's a no-brainer. The Martin Trend Trader is going to just do incredible if you guys are cryptocurrency traders. And then Martin Momentum Strategy, $10,000 to $26,000. That was a great trade, 1,000 to 225,000. Yes, that's a real account, 4 months, Martin Trend Trader that people made with our indicator. And other people, doing 100 plus account growth within 7 to 10 days. And it's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. But get the indicators. They're in the link in the description. Follow it over to our site. I'll get you guys access to all those today. I suggest the 6-pack because that is going to be going up. Our spring sale is ending very soon. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. And I'll get them on your chart today so you have them for the weekend. Enjoy, guys. More trades coming out next week. Let's keep making profit. And good job for all of you guys who made money in the markets this week. All right, we'll see you. And I'll get the indicator on your chart right now. Bye, guys.